Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Menken back here with Splash Sports. Today is June 11, 2024. Little recap on yesterday's performance. We ended up going 1-2 again, another losing day, but if you follow me on X at Nick Menken, we had a sweep of a day, going 3-0. In our day before that, we were 2-0, so we were 5-0 in our last two full MLB plays. Make sure to go follow me over on X at Nick Menken. And for my Nickies Nerfies, let's turn it around right here, right now, today. Remember, on this show, all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game, plain and simple. A NRFI means no runs first inning, while a YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into those plays, be sure to smash that like button for me and subscribe to my YouTube channel and toggle on that notification button. That way, every time I drop another video, you guys will be notified. All right, after our 3-0 day on Nickies Nerfies on Friday, we had back-to-back losing days here, Sunday, Monday. Looking for a winning day. Let's get back on track, starting here with game number 1. We got the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the St. Louis Cardinals here. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, Paul Skeens will be on the mound here. He is five games started so far in his career, 3-0, 27 innings of work. He has an ERA sitting at a flat 3 with 38 strikeouts, clearly averaging a strikeout here per inning, and 38 Ks on only 27 innings pitched for a rookie is very good. 9 earned runs so far on the season. He'll be matched up here in St. Louis against Miles Mikolas, who is 4-6 this season, 71 innings of work. He does have an ERA sitting at a 5.32 here, 53 strikeouts and 42 earned runs. 42 earned runs is a ton. I think in the beginning of the season, Miles Mikolas gave up a ton of runs. Not saying that he's not giving up runs, but he's holding it and containing his run production, or giving up runs, I should say. Miles Mikolas is coming off a loss to the Houston Astros, going 6 innings of work, 5 hits, and 2 earned runs. He looked really good in the start of this game, going 4 scoreless innings against the Houston Astros in that one, before the Houston Astros ended up scoring in the bottom of the 5th inning. I think Miles Mikolas builds off this last start here in Houston. And then you look at Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens is the future of baseball here, especially on the rubber. He's coming off a win against the Los Angeles Dodgers there. He went 5 innings of work, 6 hits, and 3 earned runs. Those 3 earned runs are the most he's given up so far this season in one game. I'm expecting Paul Skeens to be lights out, and we'll see if Miles Mikolas could carry over what he did in Houston. That's why in game number 1, between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals, we are smacking the NRFI, no runs, first inning. So we're under a second game between the Los Angeles Angels and the Arizona Diamondbacks here. For the Los Angeles Angels, Jose Suarez will be on the mound here. Suarez making his first start of the season, 1-0 this season, 31 innings of work here. He does have a higher end of an ERA, sitting at a 6.54 here, 34 strikeouts. He's averaging a strikeout here per inning, though, and 23 earned runs for Suarez. He'll be matched up here against the Arizona Diamondbacks lefty southpaw Jordan Montgomery, 3-4 this season, 46.1 innings of work. He does have a higher end of an ERA like Suarez, sitting at a 6.8. 29 strikeouts and 35 earned runs. You look at what Montgomery did. He looked awful in his last start against the San Francisco Giants, going 2 innings of work, 7 hits, and 6 earned runs. Still, Montgomery's still trying to figure himself out here. He's going to run into an Angels team back at home. We'll see how this fan base gets on Montgomery, but 2 innings of work against the San Francisco Giants, absolutely atrocious. I'm expecting him to have a little bounce back game here at home. But Suarez will be making his first start, like I said, of the season. He usually comes out of the pen, in this Diamondbacks offense is 8th right now in runs per game. You got Suarez making his first start here in Arizona. You got Montgomery back on the mound. I like this YRFI to be smacked here. I'm leaning more towards this Arizona Diamondbacks getting on Suarez in the bottom of the first inning. That's why in game number 2 between the Los Angeles Angels and the Arizona Diamondbacks, we're smacking the YRFI yes runs first inning. Let's roll into a third and final game between the Oakland Athletics and the San Diego Padres here. For the Oakland Athletics, J.P. Sears will be on the mound. He is 4-5 this season with 73.1 innings of work. He does have an ERA sitting at a 3.03 with 53 3 strikeouts and 32 earned runs. He'll be matched up against the San Diego Padres' Randy Vasquez here. He's 1-3 so far in the season, 33.1 innings of work. He does have a little higher end of an ERA, sitting at a 5.4 with 21 strikeouts and 20 earned runs. Vasquez got through 6.2 innings of work in his last outing against the Arizona Diamondbacks, 6 hits and 3 earned runs in that one. However, he did allow a run in the first inning of that ball game against the Diamondbacks in his last performance. I'm expecting Vasquez to come out against this average Oakland Athletics offensive lineup here. JP Sears is their guy. JP Sears is coming off a loss in his last outing against the Mariners. Going 6 innings of work, 3 hits, and 2 earned runs. I think this is a great spot for JP Sears to have a bounce-back game against the San Diego Padres, who got off to a good start in yesterday's game, beating the Oakland Athletics 6-1 in that game. I think their bats come out a little slow here. That Oakland's got JP Sears on the mound, and I think he has a really good bounce-back game here. And we'll see what Randy could do, but I think he gets out of the top of the first with, the top of the first with this Oakland Athletics lineup. That's why in game number 3 between the Oakland Athletics and the San Diego Padres, we are smacking the NRFI no runs first inning. Let's take a recap of the games I've selected for you today. Game number 1 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals, we were smacking the NRFI. Game number 2 between the Los Angeles Angels and the Arizona Diamondbacks, we are smacking the YRFI. In our third and final game between the Oakland Athletics and the San Diego Padres, we are smacking the NRFI no runs first inning. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nick Menken with Splash Sports. If you have not done so, smack that like button for me. Helps me out a ton and it costs you guys none. Let's have an absolute bounce back day on Nicky's NRFIs, and let's continue staying hot. We are currently 5-0. My plays will be dropped here on X over at Nick Menken here in a little bit. Best of luck and best bets.